Well, I made it here. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to put a bunch of... I've got my feet taped up. I ended up walking for 7.5 hours, I think it was. I got sort of lost in the tumbo, the rice fields, and every turn, every road I went, I got blocked, and I couldn't get through. Anyways, right, I made it here. How's this? This morning, right? I get here. Actually, I made a video of my walking tour, and also of yesterday. And right, so this morning I go to make some coffees. One, well, for me, and you know, and so it turns out that ages ago I accidentally broke a glass. The only glass I have. I've got one spoon, one knife, one fork, one glass, you know, and I carry light, and I accidentally left it in the freezer to, you know, I cool down the coffee a bit in the freezer, and then I drink that. Got what's known as a neko tongue, cat tongue. I don't like hot stuff. And I forgot it, and I left it in the freezer, and then I went to unthaw the thing, and idiot I must have put a bit of hot water on the thing and broke it. And months later, I figured, you know what, I might start drinking coffee again. And so I just had to MacGyver it, because so I got my Nescafe jar, poured all that into some kind of Tupperware-y, plasticky thingy, and then now I've got a Nescafe jar thing, but on my notation, get cup. So I looked over there in my resources, and I found this groovy looking thing. Isn't that cool? So I'm gonna, yeah, that's, you are now, I dub thee, unless the Nescafe cup and glass gets all ticked off with you, you are now my new coffee cup thing. Right, that's that. You really needed to know that story, didn't you? But if you want to see some beautiful rice fields and what have yous, yeah, check out my my latest video, and walk for ages. I swear I'm gonna stick some electrical tape on my feet, because that's all I got around here, just to sort of cover over some of the blisters, because I did the same thing yesterday and the day before, and right, now let's have a look at this board. Beautiful coloration. I think this is Suginonki, which is I guess what's that, cypress or pine or whatever they call this thing. Look at the coloration in it. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh yes. Let's have a look here. See if I can put it on that surface. Yeah, so she sits beautifully. Right, nice and good. The surface, look at this coloration here. It's just really smooth and nice. Now it's got a few nicks and bonks here and there. A bonk there. I think it's got a I think there might have been a bit of filler in there. Aside from that, I mean, she's pretty good. Let's see, I think I saw something else. Yeah, a little bit of marking in there, but that's not much. It's good. I like it. I think that the coloration really makes it good, you know. Better. Right, I think, well, you can clean that off. There's some on the other side. I think that's just, yeah, you can clean that. I had a little scrubbery thing with a bit of water. Did that on the other side. Didn't notice that. That's nothing. Right then, what I'm going to do, I looked in my my Go Pieces resources, and just figure, alright, I'll just chuck these in for free, you know, chuck these in. And people are saying to me, oh, can I have the good ones? Can you send me $1 billion? Some people think I just get things for free. Anyways, right then. No, the good ones belong to me. Now, these things just junk, but they're not junk. They're just plastic cases, right? But you're fine. You're brand new. Look at that. It's all still in their packets and packaging. How's that? So yeah, full set of, there'll be glass. There's one that I checked out. They'd be glass, I presume. But there you go. You can sort of have those for next. Now the thing is, I have to buy these particular things to make box protectors. I have to buy particular types of boxes, and I've got to do all these things. There's a lot of work involved just to pack these things. Not fun. I call it exercise. All right. So yeah, you know. And what do I get out of it? Alright, but disseminating the beauty of Japanese culture around the world. I am ABAREBUGYO. That's what I do. Alright, until I can't, that's what I'm going to do. Now, obviously, see mail again, in order to keep the funds down. I think I'm pretty tired. Yes. I might need to actually get some more coffee in me. I've been walking for hours and hours and hours. I tell you, my feet don't feel too good. Oh, I was wearing those, and I figured I'd just chuck those on them. Yes. Oh, they're not too good right now. Oh man, they're all taped up too. But no, that's just the way it has to be. It's like the Bataan Death March, you know. I'm wondering whether I'm just going to harden up and do it all over again, all the way back. Now that's not going to be very good for me, but just in honour of those dudes that had to do that, yeah. I'll probably get 100 metres down the road and start crying, but hey, that's just the way it is. Now, that's nice. I'm going to put that up for a very reasonable price. Yes, a very reasonable price. I reckon that'll be fair. I mean, if you consider what I have to do and what I have to pay to get them, and then pay all this other stuff to get the things. Once you get them, you realise, yes, yeah, that's that. Right then, you know, I might even present another one this very day. Huh? What do you reckon, Joseph? Sounds good to me. Right, okay, let's do that. Maybe I'll even chuck in one of these. These groovy. I haven't actually given any of these away yet. So, alright, you can even have one of those. Alright, that goes in there. Yeah. I don't know, man. But I don't know. It was just on a whim. I'm a little bit woohoo right now because that was a bit tough what I just did. Right then, check out these. These are no-play story things. One of them actually comes from a story from an island in Lake Biwa, which is near Kyoto. That's what a chap up there was telling me. Lovely chap. He's a potter. And, yeah, we get along real well. He's alright. Right then, speaks a bit of English too, and if we can't figure it out, he gets on his computery thing, goes do 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 do, and there we go. Now, that will be that.